आइए आज की मेहमान से मिलते हैं। ये हैं सुषमा गोविंदराम। सुषमा नमस्ते, कैसी हैं आप?
I'm fine, thank you. आप कैसी हो?
वेलकम टू द प्रोग्राम। और सुषमा, मुझे पता है कि आप बड़ी अच्छी मालूमात लेकर आई हैं आज कि वो डिपेंडेंट पेरेंट्स को सब लोग भुलवाना चाहते हैं।
हाँ.
और आपको पता है कि आजकल उन्होंने किस कदर मुश्किल कर दिया है कि बिल्कुल बिस्तर पे हो पेरेंट और वो खुद उठ के बाथरूम भी ना जा सकें।
That's right.
उस सूरत में फिर रूल्स में वो क्वालिफाई करते हैं।
Correct.
तो आप क्या मालूमात लेकर आएंगे? इंग्लिश उर्दू दोनों में बता दें, यू डोंट हैव टू।
Sure. ये जो है जो आप कह रहे हैं वो सही है कि due to age, illness or disability, the parents must require long-term care. तो it's like you said, उनकी ज़रूरत बहुत, it has to be very strong, severe needs such as cooking, washing, bathing themselves, dressing. तो इस कदर उनकी ज़रूरतें होनी चाहिए for them to qualify. So they must, what I would say is, consider this application करने से पहले, क्योंकि मैं क्या देख रही हूँ कि बहुत सारे refusals आ रहे हैं जो लोग ये application बना रहे हैं,
क्योंकि एप्लीकेशन बनाने वाले को ये नहीं पता कि रिक्वायरमेंट्स क्या हैं।
That's right.
लिहाजा वो सही एविडेंस साथ नहीं भेज रहे।
That's right.
और ना लोग वो सही एविडेंस इकट्ठा करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं।
That's correct.
Essentially.
That's right.
That's the problem.
That's
तो आप क्या कहेंगी लोगों से?
I would say what my advice would be is to get proper legal advice
Before they make the application.
That's correct.
Right. Okay.
To ensure that they do qualify, because we've made very, very few applications, if any, since the new changes in since July 2012, 9th of July, just purely because people are not qualifying. And they're coming to us and they're saying that, you know, some lawyers have said that yes, they qualify, they should make the application. Others are coming to us with refusal letters saying, you know, can we appeal? Are there strong chances to appeal because we've already made these applications? So they've spent all this money and fees and, you know, immigration fees and all of that.
Yes.
And after all that, they're still being turned down. So I think if they get the honest, correct advice to begin with, and if they don't qualify, then definitely they shouldn't go ahead and apply.
And I think people don't understand one other very important point. ये जो लोग नहीं समझते वो ये है कि entry clearance applications जो होती हैं, उनमें जो evidence आप application के साथ देते हैं, वही evidence अपील के वक्त भी देखा जाता है। लोग समझते हैं कि चलो हम अपील में जाएंगे तो फिर हम ये चीज़ भी ले जाएंगे, वो चीज़ भी ले जाएंगे, लेकिन जज उसको नहीं कंसिडर कर सकता unless कि वो उस वक्त एग्जिस्ट करती हो जब डिसीजन बना था या नहीं। इन लॉ इट्स कॉल्ड पोस्ट डेटेड एविडेंस। दैट्स व्हाई इट्स रियली इंपॉर्टेंट कि जब लोग एप्लीकेशंस करें तो सारा सही एविडेंस साथ उसके लगा के भेजें।
Definitely.
आई डोंट नो व्हाई इट हैपेंस कि लोग नहीं भेजते, आमतौर पे लोग नहीं भेजते। आई डोंट नो व्हाई इट इज। कुछ ऐसे जो लॉयर्स के पास भी जाते हैं फिर भी उनकी एप्लीकेशन के साथ वो हर चीज़ नहीं होती जो कि होनी चाहिए।
That's correct. Yes, कभी-कभी उनको पूरी लिस्ट नहीं मिलती। हम क्या करते हैं, हम पूरी लिस्ट क्लाइंट्स को ईमेल करते हैं कि ये सब सारी चीज़ें चाहिए, फिर हम पूरी चेक करते हैं। तो यूजुअली लॉयर्स वुड यूजुअली चेक ऑल द डॉक्यूमेंट्स, देन एडवाइज कि ये मिसिंग है। जैसे कि जो स्पॉन्सर है, they must show their 6 months of bank statements, or even maybe 12 months. The more you show, the better. 12 months of pay slips, their mortgage.
मगर ये सुषमा, ये सब चीज़ें तो आम तौर पे लोग क्वालिफाई कर ही लेते हैं, क्योंकि ज़्यादातर वही लोग बुलाना चाहते हैं जिनकी माली हालत अच्छी होती है, जो बहुत कमा रहे होते हैं, जैसे मेनली प्रोफेशनल्स या बिजनेस पीपल हु आर डूइंग क्वाइट वेल। दैट डजंट सीम टू बी द प्रॉब्लम। द प्रॉब्लम सीम्स टू बी फॉर द क्वालिफाइंग पेरेंट टू एक्चुअली क्वालिफाई। क्योंकि पहले तो ये होता था कि एक्सेप्शनल कंपैशनेट टेस्ट अंडर 65 में अप्लाई करता था।
That's right.
Now it's so draconian that it seems to apply even in the over 65s. So even they have to satisfy this,
like you say,
exceptional.
Previously they were so lenient in terms of deciding on applications for those जो 65 से ऊपर थे, so they were quite lenient, and I think internal instructions to caseworkers were consider it leniently if they're over 65. And under 65 they had to show very exceptional circumstances. But now for all ages across the board, it is due to age, illness or disability, they require long-term personal care which they cannot get over there, जो वहाँ पे है ही नहीं, या तो वो afford नहीं कर सकते या तो मिल नहीं सकता वहाँ पे, and they have to apply from over there. पहले क्या होता था, यहाँ पे बहुत लोग आ जाते थे, उनकी हेल्थ डिटीरिएट हो जाती थी, कुछ चेंज ऑफ सर्कमस्टांसेस हो जाते थे, फिर हम यहीं से स्विच कर देते थे, एंड इट यूजुअली यूज्ड टू वर्क.
आजकल क्या पोजीशन है स्विच करने की?
आज इट्स नॉट अलाउड एट ऑल. आई डोंट इवन नो कि सेट एफ है भी कि नहीं, जो फॉर्म होता था फॉर स्विचिंग फॉर डिपेंडेंट रिलेटिव्स. Elderly dependent, though, there's no switching allowed, so they have to apply from their country, and they really have to be in this poorly state, and absolutely not be able to do anything, perform any tasks for themselves. Only then will they qualify. And then obviously the sponsor has to be very strong as well.
So generally, जिस तरह आप बता रही हैं, अगर आपको अपने डिपेंडेंट पेरेंट्स को बुलाना है, तो पहली चीज़ तो ये है कि आपको एज अ स्पॉन्सर बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग फाइनेंशियल पोजीशन में होना चाहिए, तो आप ये दिखा सकें कि आप मेंटेन और अकोमोडेट कर सकें.
That's correct.
इसके बाद उतना ही ज़रूरी ये भी है कि आपके जो पेरेंट हैं वो इस कदर मोहताज हों कि वो खुद अपना पर्सनल हाइजीन काम भी ना कर सकें.
That's right.
उसके लिए भी उन्हें किसी केयर की ज़रूरत पड़े.
That's right.
सिर्फ उस सूरत में आप उन्हें बुला सकते हैं.
That's correct.
And is that whether they're over 65 or under? Or
Yes, so that doesn't matter anymore.
It doesn't
Their
matter
age
anymore.
does not matter anymore.
Age doesn't matter. चाहे उनकी उम्र I don't know 80 साल भी है.
Yes.
अगर वो एबल बॉडीड हैं और सब अपने काम खुद करते हैं, तो
Yeah.
80 साल में भी वो एक्चुअली क्वालिफाई नहीं करेंगे.
That's correct, and that's why there are so little applications being made now.
But I believe there is a movement against this. I believe someone
Yes.
started something
Yes.
which might take some form of, I don't know, procedural.
Yes.
But we'll keep telling. हम लोगों को बताते रहेंगे उसका क्या बनता है. लेकिन
That's
ये
right.
इतना injustice create हो रहा है इसकी वजह से
Yes.
कि कुछ लोग इसके खिलाफ कदम उठाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं.
Yes,
लेकिन
that's
इस
right.
वक्त जो पोजीशन है वो ये है कि डिपेंडेंट रिलेटिव्स को बुलाना इस वक्त बहुत मुश्किल है, और
Yeah.
अनलेस कि वो पूरी तरह से मोहताज हैं,
Yeah.
आपका स्पॉन्सर करना अपनी एप्लीकेशन फ़ी वेस्ट करना है.
Yeah.
अपील में भी कोई चांस नहीं है. अगर
Yeah.
आपकी एप्लीकेशन के वक्त वो इस पोजीशन में नहीं थे,
Yeah.
बाद में वो सारे लेटर्स ला के अपील में देने से कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ेगा.
No, that's right. Although with PBS cases, points-based system, the judges usually don't consider. But what the
But
law
points-based system, can they actually sponsor their parents?
No. So in terms of submitting further documents, subsequent documents, which we talked about earlier, if it's points-based system applications, so tier 1, tier 2,
Yeah.
tier 4, then the judges usually don't consider. But if it's family applications, non-PBS, like dependent relatives, or any other family applications, we always submit up-to-date information. So we do send
Even in entry clearance applications?
Even in new entry clearance applications, we send the right up-to-date pay slips in the appeal.
No, that's different to show that the employment's continuing all
Yes.
that. But I'm talking more about evidence such as of their medical, because people make an application without attaching any medical evidence.
Yes.
After it gets refused, they realize, so
Yes.
they then get the medical evidence.
Yes. Ideally, if they can submit everything at the initial stage,
Yeah.
it's good. But because it's non-PBS, the judge has a discretion to consider
Right.
that.
But I don't
further.
want to talk about discretion. I only
Okay.
like to talk about rules, because people then
Yeah.
think, oh, we can do this because
Yeah.
Homa said this on her program.
No, it's best to submit
So,
as much as they can,
yeah.
but non-PBSs, as far as I'm aware, at
Yeah.
appeal stage, they can submit further evidence of illnesses or whatever they have to submit about
Yeah.
them being disabled or
It's better to follow the rules.
It's better,
Otherwise, as far as
definitely.
discretion is concerned, the Secretary of
Yeah.
State has massive discretion. The
Yeah.
judges have massive jurisdiction.
Yeah.
You know, you can't force them to exercise
No,
it. That's the
no,
problem.
that's-
So it's
that's
best to
right.
stick to the rules.
Sure.
सुषमा, मुझे पता चला है calls इंतजार कर रही हैं, इसलिए आइए अब calls की तरफ चलते हैं. Hello.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
वालेकुम अस्सलाम.
जी मुझे आपसे पूछना था कि just recently I've applied for my uncle as a visitor visa, and I think just last week they've asked for an appeal.
You had a refusal last week,
Yeah.
right?
So
Can you tell me if you've got a right of appeal in the refusal?
Yes, there is a right of appeal. In
There
the
is a right of
refusal.
appeal, and it's not a limited right.
Well, to be honest, because they've got all the documentation, so I think they've said about within 20 something days, 25
Right,
days.
28 days, within 28 days probably. Okay, so what is your question to us now?
So the thing that I just wanted to ask that basically, how the procedures work at the moment, about the appeal and how long it's going on for. Basically the thing that they refused it on was that they had some land back in Pakistan, and they just said that, who's going to be taking care of your land back home. And the other thing that the other point that they actually said was that because you've been coming and going to Dubai before since 2003, so, we think you're going to go there and not come back. So
Well, that's
they
a bit
put that
silly
point
because
there.
if he's been coming and going from Dubai, then it's quite likely that he'll be coming and going from England too. It's not like he went to Dubai and stayed and never came back.
Yeah, that's true. That's what we thought as well. That's what the agent over there told us, that, you can submit all your passports in to show them that you've got a good history of, a different countries that you've been visiting as well. But they used to actually work there though. But I mean, they always came and went and they didn't overstay or anything like that over there.
Right.
They said it was a really small thing that they basically just refused.
Right, okay. Do you have a lawyer?
Yes, we do have one, but...
Right, okay. Listen, if you've got a lawyer, I'll say one thing before I pass you to Sushma so she can explain what the procedure is going to be. It is very, very important that you appeal within the time limit. If you miss the time limit, you won't be able to appeal. It becomes very, very difficult after that, okay? That's the most important thing, once we've got that out of the way. Sushma, what she essentially just wants to know is what is the process going to be now?
Sure, okay.
And
So
how
in terms
much the
of,
wait is going to be, and will there be appeal heard here? Because I've been told that the appeal is heard here, not in Pakistan. So.
and is it a family visit visa application? Because they no longer attract a
No,
right
I think
of
hers
appeal.
must have been made before those changes,
Oh,
because she's
before
been
July.
given a full right of appeal,
Okay.
28 days. She did say that.
Sure.
Sorry.
Sure, no problem. So in terms of the time limits,
Yeah.
it's as Somaji said, to submit the application well within the time limit of 28 days. Yes, the appeal will be held in the UK, and you can either opt for a paper decision or alternatively an oral hearing. Say, for example, you decide to go for an oral hearing, it usually takes on average between 3 to 6 months to get an appeal date. On average, I'd say about 3 months. And then when you attend the appeal, usually you'd get a decision within sort of 2 weeks of the hearing date. And that's how the oral hearing would work. If you decide to go for a paper decision, then again, it could take anything from sort of 3 months to 6 months to get a decision on the case. It's always better, in my view, to go for an oral hearing, because that way the sponsors can actually attend the hearing. Witness statements can be prepared of the applicant as well as the sponsors, and all the documentary evidence can be produced on the day of the hearing at the tribunal. And I think it carries more weight if the sponsors are there at the appeal hearing. So my advice would be to proceed with an oral appeal date so that you can go and explain the case.
And it's very important that you follow what your lawyer tells you. And we've just given you a general outline in the program. आइए अगले कॉलर से बात करें. Hello.
हेलो अस्सलाम वालेकुम जी.
वालेकुम अस्सलाम.
मैंने क्वेश्चन पूछा था. मेरा केस JR के लिए मैंने डाला हुआ है, जुडिशियल रिव्यू के लिए. तो वो मैंने शादी की थी ब्रिटिश सिटीजन के साथ 4 साल पहले की थी मैंने. तो मैंने रजिस्टर मैरिज की थी और मुझे रहते हुए इंग्लैंड में 10 साल होने वाले हैं. 10 साल हो गया और मैंने ह्यूमन राइट्स पे और इस पे